Hey guys, Jimmy here and welcome back to Assetto Corsa for another video. And today we're doing another car from the third Porsche pack, this time the Porsche 908 LH, as you can see in front of you now. A car infamous in its second place in the 1969 running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans, narrowly missing out on the win, bested by the GT40 driven by Jackie Ickx at that time. So what we're doing is exacting a little bit of revenge for the 908. We're going to be doing a 5-lap race here around Spa with this car and the Ford GT40. I think it's going to be a good matchup, so let's get to it, shall we? Here I'm sitting on the grid, GT40s all around us. Quite a nice little view for me as a GT40 fan, I must say. With those revs, and away we go. Just trying to find some traction there in the rear tyres. There it is. Second gear nice and early. Oh, AI car slowing up massively. I'm going to try not to hit anything again because, oh, it's expensive. Things are very expensive. I'm told this 908 goes around £2 million nowadays. It's a very expensive car to prang, as I already have a couple of times. Not too good out of the source. I actually probably lost a couple of places there. Now we should have the advantage in the GT40 on acceleration, but not at top speed. But at the moment, it doesn't seem to matter. We're still pulling away from the 40s behind us and pulling up to the back of the guys in front. A bit of a better run through Rouge and the guys in front as well, because we aren't stacked up behind another car, so we see if we can get the run, go alongside. Is there going to be room here? Yes there is, okay. Keep it nailed. Don't get stuck up behind this green car, I think. Up into 5th gear. Going to have to brake because there's a car on our left, or right even, sorry. Nice and easy in the downshift there. You can see I've got the pedal inputs there and the wheel on, so you can see what I'm doing. I know you guys like to see the wheel. Sorry I can't give you the webcam video yet, still haven't got one. Still can't afford it, but when it's there I'll put it up for you. Second gear, heavy braking down to Rivage, just trying to bring the car to the inside. The rear of the car wants to overtake the front when you brake going into that corner, such is the nature of the corner. Now through No Name, again trying to get that front end turned in before we get on the power, and then slide on the way out. There it is, nice. 4th gear now for Pawn. This is the 3rd gear corner, so we'll brake nice and early. 3rd, try and get it directed where I want it to go. The car wants to understeer a lot through mid corner, but as soon as you get the car pointing the right way, you can get on the throttle. Still max, still max, still max. Fighting the car through there, a little bit wide on the exit, but not too bad. GT40's in front, starting to a little bit of a gap, but I'm going to try and bring that back now through Panier Chicane. We do have that cornering performance over the GT40. We weigh about 300 kilos or so less than the car in front, but GT40 is about 100 more horsepower and a lot more torque, so acceleration is actually quite even there, and that's all averaged out. But look at this, look at the pull on the Porsche, using all the revs there. The V8 behind me, oh, just having to duck in behind the GT40, brakes there before Blanchimont. This corner is nowhere near flat in this Porsche or the GT40 in front, so it's definitely having to get off the throttle there, but that took me by surprise a little bit. Coming up the inside here for the chicane, no, not quite, a bit too far back. Still getting used to the brakes, which is still warming up. The old brakes and this, old tyres as well, so it takes a little while to get them any sort of operating temperature. That is 1 lap completed of Spa, 4 to go. We'll tuck in behind the GT40 and have a go into the source, I think. 2nd gear, 1st gear, trying not to have any contact with that 19 car there. Smash the front on the way out. There you go. We might have the run down the 19 before a Rouge. We can make it stick. Come on. Come on, little Porsche. It's all you, I believe. Coming out braking. He's still there. He's still next to me. No, he's pulled back now. Oh, an understeer. Having to shift down to 3rd gear there. I was offline completely. And this car is hell of a fun to drive. It's a sort of a light version of the 917K. If you're having trouble driving that, jump in this first and this will teach you everything you need to know. Not quite as agile as the 917, not quite as fast and straight lines as the GT40. Just flying up the inside there behind us. So luckily we don't get involved in that. Coming up to some of the other Porsches now, you can see them sort of vying for position ahead, holding these guys up, which is good for us. But again, another car which has very purposeful steering. You have to be very patient with it, especially in the braking zone. It doesn't necessarily want to brake very well, despite the weight of the car. It still feels heavy on brakes, just because of the style of brake, I suppose. But it's light enough that you can throw it around in a corner. A lot of 4-wheel sliding going on here. A lot of oversteering moments, which we've seen already. Again, going into Pouon Back end coming out first, making brake bias a little bit too rearward. Also a little weight towards the back of the car as well, so got to take that into account when we're braking heavily. Second again for the chicane. Again, this is where we have a little bit of an advantage over the cars in front. Just to get that weight transferred a little bit quicker, less weight to transfer. Second gear again for Stavlo 1. I hate this corner. This corner is always very nice in a downforce car, but not quite in one of these cars. You have to be really patient to get on the throttle. Again, nice run out of there. We're going to have a look up the inside of his first GT40. I didn't think we can catch the blue one before we get to Porsche, but we'll give it a good go. Give it a red hot go. No, not quite again. Having to... Oh, braking. That caught me off guard there. I had to just whack the brakes a little bit. They were going to be on the outside now, so not where I want to be. Going to just let these cars sift through. I don't want to end up diving up the inside. I have to actually wear shoes for this car because of the amount of hill toe I'm using here. But metal pedals and bare feet do not mix. You can see the pedal inputs there, just to the left of the wheel. The little bar on the far right is force feedback, which I think is just about right. It's clipping a tiny bit in places, but otherwise I'm feeling okay with it. Again, just stamping on it out of the source, letting gravity do its work as we go downhill. What an awesome view that is down there though. Those cars just finding their way through a rouge. Going to use third this time. Oh, look at the run, Oh, I had to get off the throttle there. I tried changing direction too quick and the rear tyres weren't quite grippy enough. That plus acceleration, and now we're having a straight out drag race with the GT40 and the car in front. We've got a slipstream, we can't really move out because we've got a car to our right, so I'm going to have to just duck in behind here. And the place was lost again, but the fight's still going. Nice and easy. And let this car come round in you. You do have to have some level of restraint when smashing the front out of the corner. It's very easy to loop this thing if you the throttle everywhere. You can see me just sort of balancing throttle and brake round here to get the front end turned in, and then as soon as we have that bite we can go. Very similar to the 917 in that aspect, but this thing, the rear end's a lot more lively. Love the sound of this thing. This is an example of getting the sounds right. Assetto Corsa in my mind never really been the strong point of this game, the sounds, but this is a very good effort by them. And chasing down a GT40 in my 908 is putting a big old smile on my face. Could probably push a little bit harder if I wanted to, but I'm just trying to keep the car in one piece for the sake of the video. What I do in most videos, actually I tend to drive at about 90% so I can actually keep the car on the road when you drive 100% of the car. Although I have driven this a lot, I drove this car a lot yesterday on a old Git Racing server. I think it was cool, something like that, so thank you to whoever hosts that if you watch this, I doubt you do, but drove that a lot there yesterday and got the hang of it, and even then I was still finding myself having little mini spins and stuff every now and then when I was pushing it too hard. So obviously now racing, vying for position. How close we are to the back, and we'll try and brake a little bit early and then run it through. It's a prototype tactics. Slow on the apex, thank you very much. Come on, go. Fourth gear, go. Oh, just on my inside again. I'm just braking, I think, a bit too early. Going to try and run it round, bus stop, no. That was cheeky. Run him out to the outside, thank you very much. Position gained. Now behind one of my brethren. On the fourth lap now, this race is flying by. You might think that a 5 lap race around Spa isn't that many laps, but lap time around here is about somewhere in the 240s. Early 240s, so you can, it's quite a long race for me actually. Especially driving this car and having to talk at the same time. Third gear. God, so slow through there, the AI. AI doesn't quite have the, oh Jesus Christ, the ability to slide the car like I do, so I'm not really surprised that I game in it every now and then. Oh, okay, didn't expect that. Gear change there, really slowing that AI down, caught me off guard, ran into the back of him. How sideways we are going to like him, come on. No more of that, Jimmy, come on, keep it straight. Nice match though between the GT40 it seems and the Porsches. GT40, if anything, is a little bit slower, which I wouldn't expect really. Maybe it's a little bit of Porsche bias from Kunos, wouldn't be surprised. Come on, nice and easy through here. The Spa is a circuit which tends to favour cars with a high top end, even with this middle sector. I'd have thought that the GT40 would be maybe a little bit more competitive than it is. Not to say it isn't, it's still in the mix. You can see there's one ahead of us now, which is actually being held up, I think, by one of the Porsches, but you know, I would have thought the power difference would be more defined. Try the outside here at Fania. No, that's not going to work. Very keen to defend there, as he runs a little bit wide on the first apex, defending so hard. See the weight transfer in front of me, that's pretty much what it looks like when you aren't driving from your on board. Let's have a go into first Stavolo. Not an overtaking spot usually, although the AI gives it to me. Going to get up on the curve. There you go, that was nice. Just about slithered through there. Bit sneaky. Running very wide at the second Stavolo. Come on, little Porsche. Oh no, GG closes the door. Look at that though, we have just so much cornering performance in that fast corner compared to the car behind, and again getting just held up by the cars on the apex. They just sort of brake on the exit, which is a little bit scary. Making up 2 positions there, or 3 positions in as many corners. Nice and easy now into the bus stop as we come on to our last lap. Let's see what we can do, shall we? And then we've got no one in our way. Big slide on the exit of the bus stop there. Very easy to loop the car there if you're being a little bit scary with the throttle. Come on, stop, stop, stop. Oh, just a little bit too hot into the sauce. I paid for it. Now, time for the old quick gear changes to bring us some time back. Not many cars in front of us now. We've got quite a few positions from our starting place. Gonna try to keep it in 4th on the way through. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh, around the outside. Oh, wrecked. So wrecked. EGAI. That's what you get. Let's see if we can catch these guys in front now, shall we? 5th gear. High rev range. Braking hard. Actually braking a little bit too late there, I think. Just about managing to stop for the corner. I'm going to brake about 150, maybe a bit earlier in this car. I'm going to stop for Lagoon. Okay, we're concentrating now as I'm just wrestling with this wheel. It's a polar opposite of the 917 in terms of how it handles. The oversteer always comes first. You can always cure any understeer with oversteer just by nailing the throttle. No Name being an example there. 4th gear, come for my braking point. There it is, 3rd. Nice and sideways into Pouon. Maybe a little bit too sideways. Looks good but isn't fast. Oh Jesus. Here comes the understeer. Just wrestling that wheel to the left there, trying to get it turned in. Grabbing the curb on the inside, letting the car switch. A little bit too aggressive there with the switchback. Had to wait for the car to stop sliding a little bit before I can get back on the throttle. We are gaining on the cars in front. I don't think it's going to be enough though to catch them. See again, just getting the line completely wrong there. Just drove it wrong. Oh, hitting the gravel there, having a bit of a frame dip. Again, the computer punishing me for having any sort of off, which I guess is one way of doing it. Still think we're going to catch these guys, even with a very good run through Blanchimont. Having to brake a lot there. I'm not having anyone to compare myself to, so I'm just going through my own speed now. You see how much faster it is. And that AI, just having that ability to slide the car, makes me so much faster than anything else. Looks like it's going to be 5th place for us, but that, guys, was a Porsche 908 LH versus a GT40 at Spa. What a combo. What a good combo that was. I think we come home in 5th place. Not a bad finish from us, considering we started pretty far down the back of an awesome race. So that, guys, was a 908 versus a GT40 at Spa. Hope you enjoyed that video. It's really fun to do, very fun car to drive this 908. Definitely give it a go if you haven't done yet. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, of course, and if you really liked it, hit subscribe to be notified of future videos. As always, guys, take care, have an awesome day, and I'll see you all next time.